Hello all you imps, pixies, and other fine fae folk. It is me, the Hobbit. This is a channel where we like to play with all different kinds of arts and craftsy things, but we are master of none. The goal is to learn together and have fun while we do it. I'm Michelle, and I'm very happy to be here. I hope that you are too. This is a teeny tiny craft channel, and we are learning and growing and just building a kind and considerate little community. So we were working on our junk journal. Now I thought it's time to make maybe some clusters or some ephemera that we can put in the journal. So these were the pages that I unsuccessfully tried to patch, and then they just kept tearing because they're so brittle. I tried to stamp something on there from some new stamps that I'm not thrilled with. I don't think I'll be buying stamps off of eBay anymore. Which is really disappointing because I got two different sets. One was a set for my Alice in Wonderland journal that I want to do in time when I get a little bit better. I thought, oh, these are some neat original Alice art looking sticker or stamps, so let's try and use those. And I don't think that they're going to come out very well, so I'm really disappointed with that. So I don't know how much space you can see here, but I have flowers and things. I have miscellaneous. And then I have like stickers and other things. And then off to the side, which I know you can't see, is all of my Tim Holtz ephemera stuff. So we're just gonna we're not gonna have this in any kind of structured way. I'm going to actually tear into this to make a fun little shape. I really don't want it to be, I want it to be inorganic, I guess. I want it to be natural and just to have a little bit of a flow to it. We do need our inky ink because we're going to grunge it up. Wow, that just went really heavy metal, huh? Okay, so I'm going to use walnut stain because I haven't used that one. It's still pretty much brand new. My favorite one is the ground espresso, but I'm sure you guys know that by now. Okay, I'm not mad at it. It actually goes really well with this. You guys have got to remind me to grunge. As we know, I like the grunge song. You've got to remind me to grunge stuff up because I will forget. I get so involved in doing this that I will forget. Yes, I'm doing both sides because I just don't know what side I'm going to use. I know it's not going to be something that's going to be two-sided because this paper is just too brittle. And it may not be the base. That may just be a piecey part to it. So let's just do some more little tears. And not to worry. These are going to go in my, we're going to try to do paper pile in the summertime. And if I can master that and make some decent little bits of piecey papers, I may take the camera outside and try to set it up in a way that I can show you. My problem is I don't have a backyard table or any way of adhering this camera to show you guys, so it's pretty much going to be handheld. Ignore my bug. She is in this room with me today, and you can probably hear Mr. Marvel Man chewing on his yum yum. Yeah, but little Miss Bug, she's mad because she can't get into the closet, and we all know that she likes to be in those closets. We've talked about that before. Buggy, you don't need to be in there. Not everything is meant for little bugs to get into. She's trying to get into one of my Cubby Cubbies things, and it's just, there's nothing that pulls out for her, so she's not a happy little camper there. Bless her. Yeah. So yeah. But I just wanted to do something I don't even want to think about it. I just want to let it flow and see where we go with it. And she is so not going to stop crying. I am so sorry about that. I know, Bugly. I will get those noises. See, this is tearing, so that's definitely going to be on top of something. These pieces will have to be added onto and glued down. I love the age of it and the aged look. It looks kind of like a fishtail. And then we've got, like I said, we've got some Tim Holtzy stuff over there. But I thought this was something that we could add into it because I'm kind of stumbling over how to do the pages. I've only done a few journals. And so, you know, emphasizing those pages and making them pretty is something that I'm trying to learn to do better. like those fold out things. Like I was really proud of myself for that one that went out. Really proud of myself for that one. The multi-fold accordion style one that we did. It's like, yeah, baby. Get it, girl. We're gonna make this like a kind of long one. Yeah. So tell me what projects you guys are working on. I would love it if you would consider subscribing and liking the video. I now have 10 subscribers. Hi guys. When I get to 100, I want to send out a couple of the Tim Holtz grungy ink sets, the Distress Oxides. Likely it will be Ground Espresso and probably Vintage Photo, or this Walnut Stain and Vintage Photo, something like that. I'm a firm believer in showing your appreciation to others, and I do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my humble little videos and being there to support me. So I do want to do that, and then I think what I'll do is when I get to 100, I'll do or maybe 50, we'll do the next drawing if I get there, and then it would go 100, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000. We might do 2,500, and then we'd go up to 5,000. Should I ever get that high? I don't imagine this channel will ever reach that high, but should it get there, that's kind of the plan. And I might just do things miscellaneous here and there. Just do a quick drawing and say, hey, I did a drawing for X number of ephemera. Give me your address, I'll send them to you. You know, just as a surprise and a thank you. All right, so we have in here, I think it's on this side anyways, yes. Okay, let me get these out of the way because they're just gonna end up blowing everywhere. This is my stash. Let's turn it into our own homemade paper pile. So far anyways, not a lot. I'll need a considerable amount more. Okay, so in here we have some of these different papers that I was thinking we could use as the backing, but I don't think any are blue. That's blue, but is it the right shade of blue? Definitely not. That might, these kind of muted colors might work. Like that might work, or that one might. Well, let's pull this one out because that's, like I said, I feel like this one's a romance kind of thing. That one definitely will not go. Okay. I don't foresee any of the green or the yellow working. We may just pull from our handy dandy stash. Which isn't so much a stash as more of a, I'm hoarding everything because it's pretty. Yeah, I think that's all, that's the luckiest we're gonna get is that one little one. So let's just, I guess we can go with, I really dislike pink, but let's, that one we can do. We could do that one. I don't want to do that one because that feels too busy and too masculine in my mind. We could do this one. Let's see what's in the pink pile. Okay, we can use this one for sure. Maybe. That's too much like the other one that we just chose. Okay, and then there. These were, I don't know if these were AliExpress or if they were from eBay. I don't see any of these looking feminine-esque. We could bring, these are stickers. They're lace stickers, so they look like little bits of lace. We could bring these in. We'll leave these as a maybe pile. And I don't think there's going to be anything in this. I tried flipping the camera around, and that way got all of the right direction that I want to present. However, it cuts the space down to about this big, and I like you guys being able to see more of what I'm doing and going through and choosing from. So I'm going to have to continue using that program that flips everything around, which makes a duplicate copy, which takes up space. So I guess that's what I'm going to be doing, because I want you guys to be able to see a little bit more of where I'm working and what I'm doing. Alright, so we're going to just kind of close that up for now. Alright. These we'll put up here for now. Okay. We also have these papers. Really loving this. I cannot tell you how much. I really, really love it. We have some more in here. But I think if we're going to do this, we're going to do this to these. So I'm going to put these aside for now. Alright, and put that on top for now. So I don't want harsh edges. So the first thing's going to be to get rid of the harsh edges. And no, I'm not going to use it all this size. It's going to be a little... I am so sorry about my nails. I just looked at how bad and worn they are. I was going through stuff at work today, and they chipped pretty darn good. The color chipped pretty darn good on them today. I'll have to take that off. Like I said, maybe we'll paint them together. I've got all kinds of different paints and things, or maybe, just maybe, we will do some gel nails. I've got a bunch of acrylic stuff, but I don't want to do that inside the house because that'll hurt my mom's breathing. And I don't want to hurt her lungs or cause it any issue for her to breathe. So yeah, but I'm enjoying doing this. I want to try and throw up a different kind of hobby video this weekend too, maybe coloring. I haven't colored in a while, and it is relaxing, and I tend to find I can chatter easier on those. I guess because I've been doing it much longer and I feel a little bit more confident in what I'm doing. I'm not perfect. I'm not an expert by any way, shape, form, or means. So, have a little bit of lace, because we're going to put lace in the journal for sure. I know that. So, I thought we could put some lace on some of these too. And I've got this bit of tape stuck to me. But I don't want to do a whole lot. So, I was thinking like maybe we could just do just a little blip it. Just a little slush. What is that? What kind of word is slush? That's me just making up stuff just to be speaking. And instead of digging out of that pile that always drives me nuts, I'm just doing this. So I'm going to try the Mega Strong Extra Elmer's stuff to see if it will hold this. I don't know. I've not tried it before. But we can try it and see. I feel like this needs to be cleaned. This is the Elmer's Extra Strong Mega. It's really good. It's a really good alternative to the art glitter that everybody uses. At least I think so, because it sticks and grabs almost immediately. Now I don't know if it'll do it on lace. Plus I think it's pretty clogged in there. Yeah, okay, we're gonna put more on. Okay, come on, get on. Okay, that's got a good amount. So what we'll do is we'll just set it there and let it sit. And let it have time to grab. why don't we do, how about a bit of litmus paper? I like the color of this. This mauve kind of color. I quite like that. Now I wonder, no, that won't really show. Let's see if it'll show into this. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to do the whole page, but I am going to cut it and put some of it on. That one fell out, but we're going to hoard it and hold it and love it and call it George. Okay. Now we're gonna faux funky cut it so it's not all like straight edges. I'm just kind of going around and doing a little wiggle wiggle. It's kind of faking a tear, but not really. Marvel. Marvel. Sorry, he's got his yum, and my mom's little doggy is underneath, and he thinks he's gonna steal it, and he needs to share because he's a big bully. He's the baby of the family, and so he thinks that everything belongs to him. He can take everything, but he doesn't have to share anything. He has no problem showing his love to his Grammy or his unkie. But by Jove, if I show my love to any other critter, he pushes them out of the way and nudges in. Because he's a turd. I really need to move my trash can to this side because I always wipe it into this hand and then dump it in. So I need to just wipe it in and plop it down. Okay. I wonder. I'll be right. I got an idea. Oh, where are you? I put you in here. Okay. This is a pack of really miscellaneous papers that I got from the Dollar Tree. Like, it was extremely mismatched. There's some like, looks like leatherish kind of paper, and then there's some of this. There's some shiny stuff. But what I'm thinking is I can put that there and then this on top to layer it like that. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot. May flip it around because I want to show some of that roughness. Yeah, I'm liking that quite a bit. May not make it in the journal, but I'm definitely liking it. Okay, let's... Oh! This has to go on. Let's tear around the edge first. And then we got to ink it. Don't let me forget to ink it. Because we gotta grunge it up. We gotta get grungy. Grunge, grunge, grunge it up. Grunge it up. Grunge, grunge, grunge it up. A grunge it up. A grunge, grunge, grunge it up. Grunge it up. So it's been a exciting week. Family-wise, work-wise, it's just been a good week. I hope you guys are having a good week and a happy beginning of the weekend. I used to work weekends. I did weekends for 2 years, where I worked every Saturday, every Sunday, and every Friday night. And my weekends were Monday, Tuesday. And so, you know, nobody wanted to go do anything because it was their work night. I couldn't go do anything when it was their work, you know, their weekends. And then COVID hit, and I haven't been out with anyone because I can't. I just can't risk it with my mom and my sister. So yeah, that was... I want that to show there. And then that across there. What do you guys think? Yeah? I definitely want it more like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like it. And I got another idea to add on to it, so bear with me. Marvel! You stop that! Just a moment. Just a momo. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I just had to take care of that. I had to go and give Jeffrey one of his little treats and get him in his room so that would stop Marvel from growling, which he's a good boy, Marvel is, but he's just a jelly belly. He doesn't want to share. He will take stuff out of Jeffy's mouth, no problem, but by Jove, if Jeffy tries it, he'll growl at him because he's a turd and he doesn't share. Because him Whammy and him Unky spoiled him. He's been spoiled. As my mother would say, it's not spoiled, it's well loved. They're not spoiled, they're just well loved. We do love our animals in this household, that's for sure. They are part of our family. Okay. Put that kind of like that. Let's just check on this. Yeah, it's grabbed. Okay, now should I try? Okay. There's hardly any ink on this, or at least it's not grabbing much ink, but that's okay because it's white. I don't want it to overly grab. I just want some definition to show the difference between here and here kind of thing. It's just so faint. It's really delicate looking. I love it. Okay. Yeah, so you can still see a little bit of the difference there. Now this, how do we want to do it? I think I'm going to use art glitter for this one because I understand it dries clear and I don't want a lot of big weird blotchy blotches. Okay. Ah, crud. Here comes Jeffro again. He wasn't supposed to finish that quick. Yeah, I like it. I do like it. Okay, while we've got this out, let's go ahead and... I need to get more pins so that I can... I've got some somewhere, I just don't know where they are. So we can make sure that that's all cleaned out. Okay. All right. So I don't want to... I was thinking about putting a button on here, but I think that's enough. I think it's enough. Okay, that is secure. Yep, that's tugging at the paper. Why don't we look at a mushroom? Yeah? What say you? I think this one right on top actually has been staring at me. Ooh, I like that one too, though. Yeah, I like that one. So let's go ahead and ink around the edges to get some of that stark white off. Yeah. Just get a little bit of color in there. Which, I mean, the stark white doesn't look bad against that, but again, this is a junk journal, so we want to grunge it up. There we go. You watch I'm doing all this, and then the white is part of the sticker back that removes. Okay. Come on. There we go. So let's put just a tiny little bit there on top of the lace. Let's bring our pretty ladies in and see if we can get any that might work with this. No, because I feel like those are too big. So, what about some of this? Yeah, okay, we can do that. Histology? Sure, why not? I got some more little white and blue china jars today, trinket boxes. I haven't looked at them yet. I'm dying to, because I'm going to sort some of this big stuff into smaller ones so that it's not overflowing. So I might want to have one as the teeny tinies, like these little itty bitty things here, teeny tinies. Small, medium, large, extra large, etc. Or maybe I'll do one as small, neutral, small, bright colors. Now then, I think we need something up there. I think we'll do it in white. Never give up, stay simple. Make it, no, I like this one, fall in love with as many things as possible, but that's way too small for that. Have an open heart, that's the one we'll use. Oh, that's not going to be big enough. We need a small one. Never give up. Choose to shine. I guess we'll do choose to shine. And then what we'll do to take some of that bright white off, we're gonna grunge it up. We're gonna grunge it up. We're gonna grunge. We're gonna grunge it up. Don't worry, it's not you guys I torture with my singing. I torture the people at work. I torture my poor puppy doggy. He gets, who is mommy tantum boy? Marvel's mommy tantum boy. So, it could be worse. At least you're just getting a grunge song. It could be much, much worse. Okay, so let's do this one now. And let's pull in some Holtzy stuff. Let's move this stuff over here out of the way a bit, and let's look at the Holtz Empire after we cap our glue, otherwise we will never get to. Oh, this is not part of the Holtz Empire, but I found this book and I quite like it. Look at this. You see how, ooh, now that's pretty. I think this is Little Miss paper too, because it feels like the other paper. I'm going to use that. I am 100% going to use that. Which one though? I think this one. Yep. Okay, so we're going to put that aside because we want to do this. Now, I have like the photos of various different sizes and things. Obviously those are too big. But we also have these that could fit in. Oh, I think I like them. I like her though too. Oh, look at this little guy. I haven't really looked through them. Okay, so if we're gonna do these guys, we know we're gonna have some paper. Let's go ahead and cut this out for them. Ow, I just stabbed myself with the dang things. These are sharp, guys. Why didn't you warn me? Get your fingers out of the way, weirdo. Those are super sharp. Oh. That's the second time I've stabbed myself today. Okay. Now. Do we want some sort of colored thing? Like they're going on a trip? See, there's a lot of Tim Holtz big things in here. I don't know. Let's try these littler ones. Since we've pulled out of the big one, let's try and see what we can find in this. Okay, this is more what I'm thinking of. All right. Let's see. Oh, I didn't put that back. This isn't a Holtz, but it does pull in the yellow from what she's wearing. We could do Birdie. We could do the bird in the book. We got this dapper guy. Look at him. He's got a little mischief in his head. Now see, okay, that looks okay. But this has got some blue. I wonder. No. Do I dare tear that? And then maybe we could put like that. And then kind of cut around this. So it's kind of like that. Okay. Okay, so got this. And then what I want to do, kind of like my faux tear from earlier. Yeah. Nice. Take some of the sharp edges away. That. Yeah, that's gonna work. Hello again. Sorry, press pause because my brother was messing with the pup and he tends to get a little snotty and happy, and nobody wants to hear all that. Okay. So we still need to ink. I'm gonna close this up so I don't spill it everywhere and have a bunch to clean up later. Let's grab our little inky. Sure, why not? It doesn't have to be huge. And here comes Mr. Happy Feet. Dancy Prancy boy. Okay, let's do a little grunge. Grunge. Okay, we definitely need some more. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. I think for the pages and things, I like the brush better because I'm covering a big space and I can do it quickly. But for little things like this, I think I'm kind of enjoying the sponge. I was using, it was like a felt. That took forever to get the ink in it, and then it ended up turning hard after just a very short time. So, wasn't the greatest for that. I'm not gonna wiggle squiggle the bottom. I did a tiny bit on the edge. More important was the wiggle squiggles on this side here, in my opinion. And I'm gonna intentionally leave this as a straight edge. So this is intentional. See, there's just something about adding that color that just makes everything just come together. And I'm not singing the song. Okay, so now I think what we'll do is we'll have this up like this. I am so happy it's Friday. So like this weekend, I'm gonna try and get some filming done. I'm going to try to do a couple different sets of videos for you guys. Not just working in the junk journal, but also doing like maybe some coloring pages. And I might do my nails, who knows? I know my mom is wanting to go to the stores, I think, which that's okay because I'll get lunch stuff for next week then. There's this place in town that I just tried. I'd only had it once before. Oh my gosh, their tomato bisque is so good. Oh, it's so good. I've had it 2 days in a row with it, like a half a grilled cheese sandwich. Oh my gosh, it is so good. And now Monday I'm gonna try their peanut butter and jelly sandwich because they have its peanut butter and strawberry jelly, but they cut up strawberries and put in it. Oh, is that not heaven? Does that not sound like it's to die for? Should we put a little, no, that's too much. And I don't want another number. No, I think that's good. We don't need to... I'm really regretting putting that on that now because it looks funky, but it is what it is. Does he look like someone who's going to never give up? Yep. He looks like he's got determination. I don't know, I just feel like I never give up right up there. And of course, sing it with me. We gotta grunge it up. We gotta grunge it up. We gotta grunge it. Let's go grunge it. Let's go grunge it. But see, now it more fits. It doesn't just stare at you as a blinding white. Or maybe we can put it here. Yeah. Okay, so we've got two done. Oh, is that it? 2? 3. We've done 3. Let's see what we can do with. We've done a mushroom one. What about a fairy of some sort? Oh, now see, I'm wondering just what those would look like together. Is there a red fairy? Yeah, but I don't want her to have, I want just a fairy that does, oh, precious. Okay. I'm looking for a fairy that doesn't necessarily have a flower with her. Okay, so we're gonna do one of those with one of them. I do like this, but I do not like how sharp the edges are. So we're going to do a tiny bit of fussy cut, but not really fussy cutting. We're just going to do the squiggle wiggles. Can you hear Marvel, what we call snotting, when he's on the floor? Because he's a nut job. When he was little, he used to stick his back leg over his head and sit there and watch TV. He's just, the dog is a nut, but he's my nut. And he's never really liked to go to bed when I tell him it's time to go to bed. Even when he was a puppy, I'd put the baby gate up because, you know, my door would be open. And he'd, and I'd say, no, baby, it's time to go night-night. Hi, no, baby, it's time to go night-night. And now I say, hey, you want to go night-night? He runs the other direction. Nope, I'm not ready for bed. Now, I gotta say, though, unless he knows I'm not feeling well, then he'll come to bed. Then he pretty much just loves on me and doesn't let me out of his sight. Okay, so that's what I say. Okay, a lot too, don't I? Now, something to put on that. We could try. There's our little ladybug. We could. What if we did February of 1902? Or I'm going to cut around this and see if I can get it in this and put it along the side. So let me try and cut this down. As straight as I can anyways. Can you hear the brain cells churning as I was concentrating? Yeah, that'll fit. Okay, so we're gonna do that. to tear this, but we're also going to put one of these on, and we've got to grunge these still. You know, there are some people that can just tear and make it so pretty. I've got to like chunk it. I gotta like chomp at it. Oh, I have those tearing rulers. I forgot all about them. They're acrylic ones, so they're kind of thick, which is good because I am such a klutz. I ordered some metal ones, and they were so tiny and small that I was like, oh, I'm gonna break these. And then I looked at them, and they're die cuts. I'm like, I don't want to tear with a die cut because I will absolutely 100% break that. No matter how careful I am, that's what would happen. Okay. All right, let's, oh, I can't do it. I've got to clean it up. I'm sorry, guys. And we'll look and see if we can find a red stamp or something. That's gonna have probably frozen up on me. I've got to remember this, you guys. Okay, besides telling me that I've got a stamp or I gotta grunge stuff up, you gotta remind me to cap my bottle. Go on, ladybug. Go on. Oh, nope, nope. There, go wander. Have fun. I heard ladybugs are good luck if they're found in the house. If that's the case, then maybe I'll have good luck on this channel, because this is the third one since I've started filming that I've seen in here. And I don't mind them. They're not bug to me, you know? Okay, I want to get that. Okay, so now we have to grunge, grunge, grunge it up. A little bitty grunge, a little bitty grunge. Grunge, grunge, grunge it up. Little bitty grunge. Little bit of grunge, grunge, grunge. Grunge, 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 grunge. And I know it's not really doing much, but it is bringing a shade of the color in on the white. I'll see if I can get you guys to see, because a lot of times when I'm watching the videos and people are like, oh, that looks nice, you don't see what they're doing. So can you see where there's more of the brown on that little bit of white space there? And I'll show you this too, because I didn't show you the other one. I guess I can show you the before. So that's the before, kind of like there. Excuse my hands, I know they're like really dry, but I had to wash them quite a bit at work today because I was dealing with some really messy stuff, and my hands got pretty grody, so I washed them and didn't put lotion on. Plus they're pretty rough because I had to take a bunch of parts off of some equipment, and they were jammed on there, so I'm gonna have a blister tomorrow. I know I am. We're gonna grunge it up. We're gonna grunge it up. We're gonna what? Grunge it. What? Grunge it. Grunge, grunge, grunge. We're gonna what? Grunge it up. Gonna what? Grunge, grunge. The song's evolving. Okay, then that's the after. And then I heard you're supposed to store your inks upside down, so I don't know. I don't know if it's... Oh, come on. Turn around. There you go. You got it, baby. Okay. So we're going to do that. I think I want that more up than down. And then we'll have this come here and then that on top. Yes. That's how we're going to do it this time. I need to get a clock in here so I can see how long I've been filming, because I'm using my phone, so I don't always get to see the time until after I've stopped filming. I'm gonna guess this video is probably about an hour, so I'll stop it here in a minute. But I think these will look good in the journal. At least a few of them will. sure you guys are sick of hearing me talk now. I've been rabbiting on now for almost an hour. So yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to do, so I don't have to fiddle with this, I'm going to glue this onto this first. Because otherwise I'm going to be fiddle-faddling around. And I think, I know it's cut uneven, but I kind of like that for this since we're doing it all tearing. So I like that that's kind of wibbly-wobbly. Yeah. Oh, I managed to get that basically. Yeah, there's no moving it now. I think this might grab quicker than art glitter. And I've got a little boy back in here with me. Okay, now do we want it facing out or in? Okay. Alright, so let's look at what we've done. I'll probably do a couple more off camera because I'm enjoying it. Oh, that crinkles up some. I kind of like it. Okay, so we've got that one. We've got that one. And that one. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.